Good morning. It's Syman Says Saturday, and we're getting extremely close to kidding season. So today, we are going to do a how to calculate what we call kidding season.
I think we should also do
Oh, she's talking.
how to
Hang on.
do end of pregnancy care too.
End of pregnancy care? That can be a totally separate video. What do you want to put in?
I mean, we're at the end of pregnancy, so we should talk about maybe some nutrition and why we feed the way we feed at the end of pregnancy.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, I'm not ready now. I gotta throw hay.
Okay, we'll get back to that in a minute. We're gonna bring out the dry erase board for this kidding season explanation because all these ladies are getting big and the time is a-coming. Hello, you are not pregnant.
No.
No.
No, this big belly is pregnant. She's the last one too, actually.
So, you are not. You are little.
You're little.
But all three of those big ones over there are. All right, let's go to the dry erase board.
I'll freeze my ass up. No.
You're good. You're good. You look great. What do you do?
I'll freeze.
Take it all off. Oh, no. Okay.
That's not what this video's about.
That's not this video. Okay, so like we said, we're going to explain how to calculate the craziest time of year that we call kidding season. So I started a little bit this morning.
Oh, good Lord.
On
like the basketball brackets.
Dry erase board.
March Madness. Oh,
we could
March
do that.
Madness.
So you start with when do you want to have babies, sort of.
All right, so if you ask me, you don't want February babies because historically, and I'm talking historically like 20 years, you think of New England in February and you think snowstorms and really cold. Now, except the last 2 years, it's been 70 degrees and I'm really reconsidering whether we should plan for February babies. Right. But that makes my vet twitch. So we don't do that to her because we like her. So
we're aiming
we plan for March babies, which means rewind 5 months. That gives us October breeding time.
150 days?
150 days is about their gestation. So and that's about 5 months. So make it easy and you say, hey, I want March babies. Rewind 5 months, that's October. Now you gotta wait for your goat to go into heat.
Oh, step 2, heat. No, heat. Heat.
Step 1 is heat. But they're gonna go in heat before October. So if you see them in heat in August or September, write down the day. You can estimate how long their cycle is, 18 to 21 days.
18 to 21 days.
They'll come into heat again.
And that's the tail wag.
Tail wagging. And
tail wag.
We have a video on how to tell if your goat is in heat, so watch that one. But tail flagging and yelling and being, you know, obnoxiously loud. Yeah.
Is that a sheet?
Kind of like you.
Oh, geez.
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
Just kidding.
So they wag their tail in October.
Sure. Well, they'll start before October, but if you want March babies, you want to watch for tail flagging in October. So once you see your goat is in heat, you're going to put them in with your boy.
We don't need to explain that?
Nope. That's self-explanatory. Then you're going to wait that 18 to 21 days and watch for tail flagging again.
18 to 21, watch again,
and if you don't see it, if you don't see it, there's actually another step before calculating a due date. You want to go in here and 45 days after.
So this is step 3.5.
Right. After.
About 45 days after this happened, right?
Yes.
Or after this?
No. After they've bred, 45 days, you can either confirm pregnancy via blood test or ultrasound. But if you're old school, just wait 5 months. If they have a baby,
confirm something like that.
If you are old school, you can wait the 150 days. If they drop a baby on the ground, they were pregnant. If they didn't, they weren't pregnant.
Yep.
So
now you go to step 4, which is calculating.
Right. So how do you calculate when your goat is going to have a baby?
So let's pause for a minute.
Pause.
Here. After all this happened, you use an app on your phone, correct?
I do. It's kind of not meant for kidding season. It's just a counting app that
once she confirms that this did happen, no flagging, you go back to the date that the action chicka chicka wow wow happened.
Oh my God, I'm so embarrassed.
And then once you write that down. So say it was October 15th.
Right.
You now count out 5 months.
I just round and I'll say, okay, her due date is March 15th. But if you really count down the 150 days and it's not leap year, It's going to be March 14th is her due date.
So, read them off. What are our due dates?
Oh my God. Pause.
Pause. That's my entertainment.
All right, so let
go
me
ahead.
actually show you what my goat home screen looks like for what the days.
Hang on.
Oh, we don't have to move it.
We don't have to move it. Go ahead.
So
Show it.
this is what, and this is rabbits included. I don't know if you can.
Right there. Perfect.
All right,
Hold
right
it.
here. So I wrote in that Amy is counting up from her.
From 0. From 1. Right.
From 0. The day I bred her, this read today. And then the next day it said 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, and so on.
Yeah,
so she's at 147 days pregnant.
So, got it. So Amy's due date is when? Today is the 10th. This is where we are right now.
All right, so Amy's due date
And by the way, people, that's Saturday. That's Friday. I didn't think I needed to write all this in.
It's a calendar. It's self-explanatory.
Sunday. You never know.
All right, so here's the tricky part. Just because Amy's due date is on Tuesday.
That's all right. We're going to write it in. So,
Amy's due date.
Amy.
That's,
got it.
That's Monday. You just did
Jesus.
self-explanatory.
Okay.
Monday is the 13th.
Amy. There we go.
All right, but.
Camera shy.
But here's the tricky part. Goats can go and deliver their babies. They're considered full term at 145 days.
Oh, let's write
they
that
can
down.
Technically,
145.
right. And they're technically not considered overdue or dangerously overdue until 155 days. There's a 10-day window.
10-day window.
Now 150 days is their gestation,
That's
but
the
it's
target.
normal. They're still considered within the normal healthy range if they deliver between 145 days and 155 days.
So Amy's due date is there.
Amy's due date's there. So clearly we can see we are in the window of her 145 days.
Right. Who's next?
Amy is in that window. So Genevieve is next on the 16th.
Genevieve. Starts with a G, right?
Yeah, but that's supposed to be
That's
Friday.
the 16th, you said.
Yeah, but that's supposed to be Friday, not
What's today?
Thursday.
10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, Jesus.
You forgot 14.
15,
Oh my
16, 17, 18. This was pre-coffee. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
And so on.
24, and so on. So Genevieve is really Friday.
Genevieve's Friday.
Got it. Genevieve.
Now, here's where if you have a couple of kidding seasons under your belt already.
I was going to get to that at the end.
Okay, then we'll do this later.
At the end.
Okay,
we
so
add the human factor at the end.
Okay.
This is all science.
Deandra is on the 18th.
18th.
And that's a Sunday.
Deandra. Got it.
Danica and Charlotte are due on the 19th.
That's going to be a fun day. Danica and Charlotte.
All right, the next day's even more fun. We have Lucy and Moo.
Lucy, Moo.
And technically Dixie, but she's a rabbit.
That's a rabbit.
And then Sadie ends kidding season on the 21st.
Sadie on the 21st. So now add your 5 days, right? On both ends.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She was 145 days on the 8th.
So that would be the start of Syman Says Farms kidding season.
But clearly it hasn't started because we have no kids on the ground.
Okay, last one. Add 5.
Five.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That would be the end. This is the window where she is on the no-fly list, meaning not allowed to leave the property. She wants to go shopping today, too. Fun.
But so I will explain
So this
why.
is the human factor.
All right, human factor. And this is where once you get a couple years of kidding under your belt, you'll understand what is normal for your goats.
So start with Amy. She's the first in our window.
Amy's the first goat window. And I'll tell you, I'm pretty sure Genevieve will go before Amy does. And here's why. Genevieve went on exactly 150 days last year. Amy has had 2 kiddings already the last 2 years. This will be her 3rd. And she has never gone before 154 days.
She always goes way over here.
She goes on the 150.
Towards the late side.
154. And the first year she went on 155.
So we're expecting Amy to probably go Friday or Saturday of next week.
So she'll probably, like I said, Genevieve.
But Genevieve might go early.
No, Genevieve has 1 kidding under her belt, and she went on exactly 150 days.
So basically, technically, mathematically, our kidding season starts on the 8th. But when you add the human factor, we know Amy's not going early. We know we're probably more like here. for the official
the
start.
official start, where I really start getting paranoid about.
Where she starts sleeping in the barn.
Yeah. But I'll tell you, I mean, because we're already in the window, the last 2 evenings I've been checking ligaments because you want to make sure.
We'll create a whole new video about ligament
Keep an eye
checking.
on that, and we'll make another one. And I'm not going to wait for another Syman Says Farms video.
Yeah, the videos are going to start to come fast, and they're going to be really short. Ligament video, when they start to give birth, what we see, labor videos, all that stuff's going to be quick. 2 minutes, no editing, no fancy stuff.
This is going to be a really...
this is the time of year to hit the subscribe button and the bell. Ting.
Yeah, because we'll be posting things more on, like, just on the fly.
On the fly, like really what's going on. So basically, we're here today. We're not expecting any. Amy's not going early. By this time, now we're in the lookout for Genevieve and Amy. And then our last go is Sadie, and guess what? She always goes early, right?
Sadie has had two. This is her 3rd year of kidding, and the last 2 years she has gone on 145 and 146.
So this is the danger zone.
That is going to be the craziest time.
Because Sadie will probably go early.
But I have to say, Danica and Deandra are in the same family. They're literally related. They're sisters and moms and daughters. So Danica and Deandra are mother-daughter, and they are related to Amy. That whole bloodline goes late.
So these guys might come 3 or 4 days late. So really, our crazy window is probably going to be right in here.
Right. But Sadie going early and Danica and Deandra going later. Lucy, Moo, and Charlotte, they're all in that 153-day window that they like to go on.
So if you can follow this, that is really the
Are you following this
19th,
because he's...
right? Monday's the 19th? Confirm that my dates are right.
Your dates are right now. The 18th, 19th is Monday.
Yeah, so the 19th through the 23rd or 4th is probably when all the babies will be here. More than likely.
And get your shovels ready because it's probably going to be a storm that day.
Yeah, I heard there's another nor'easter coming in here somewhere on Tuesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday or something.
Wednesday of this week.
It might just be rain,
So prior to this time, there's other things we need to do.
To get our kidding pens ready. So we have a video for how to make your own kidding.
Actually, this one's ready.
This one is ready.
Here, I'll follow you. I'm coming over. We're done with the calendar, with the map.
All right, so last night I just kind of put this stall together. We usually store our hay in here. This kidding stall is what, 8 feet by 6?
Something like that. Yeah, it's like an 8 by 6.
So people ask though, what size are your kidding? Hi, Poppy. What size is your kidding stall? Because you hungry? You hungry? This is mom and daughter, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, we store hay in here during the year, which you can see in over here. But during kidding season, we clear it all out. We've got their own hay feeder. This is our heating barrel that we use. We have a heating barrel video. Yep. The light is up in here. We actually have to turn it all on just to make sure it works.
Which we get a lot of credit for. We get a lot of people asking about those saved lives right there.
This is honestly the best thing. We found out we planned our very first kidding in April, our first year, and it snowed.
In April.
In April. It was 19 degrees in April, and I lost years off of my life expectancy worrying about those little kids turning into popsicles. So I don't remember where I saw this. I actually think I saw it on Pinterest.
You might have.
And we just went with it, and we got...
And you can pick up a barrel off of Craigslist or eBay for like 15 bucks, and then it maybe costs $25 to build and takes maybe a half an hour if you know what you're doing.
We have found them for
free. I cut
your
your head off, sorry.
That's nice. We have found them for free. Keep an eye on Craigslist and just pick them up as they come, like all year long. Just look for them.
All right. So heating barrel, hay feeder,
and then over here we have a hook in the corner
for a water bucket.
For a water bucket.
And that's it. That's the pen. This is one last thing we'll show you before we end this video. Right here, a cheap intercom system that we set on lock, and then the other half is in the house, and that's how we listen to the barn, and you could hear some go. But that's it. All right, Liz, wrap it up because I think my phone just crashed. Go ahead, wrap it up.
So we're actually going to post a couple more videos this week, but that's going to be it for today. If you have any questions about kidding season, or if you're going into it for the first time or want to in the near future, ask us and we will supply all the information that we have from our own personal experience. Always click that subscribe button and hit the bell so you get notified, because it's going to be a crazy, crazy rest of the month on our channel. And we'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
Bye.